Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú yín ti rí fídíò bọ̀bọ́ kan pẹ̀lú arábìnrin kan tó sọ experience ẹ̀ nípa nǹkan tí ojú ẹ̀ rí àti family ẹ̀ as members of the Redeemed Christian Church. Mi ní pè ní of God. Fídíò ìtẹ̀yàn bá jẹ orí ahun àsunkún. Ṣùgbọ́n tó ń dùn mí jù ní wípé bí few years ago, ó ṣeéṣe kó jẹ́ pé irú arábìnrin yìí ó bá fídíò mi pàdé. Ó wà lára àwọn tó bú mi, tó ṣépè fún mi pé mò ń bú àwọn bàbá wọn nínú Olúwa. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ wípé ẹṣin wájú ni tẹ̀yìn ń wò sáré? Ṣé ẹ rò wípé aṣiwèrè ni arúkòkò tó ń pariwo lójoojúmọ́ ni? Ṣé ẹ rò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ráyè tó ni? Tí ó bá jẹ́ wípé ohun tó ṣèyàn, téèyàn bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọlàkejì èèyàn á pariwo síta kí àwọn tó kù má bàa jìn sọ́fìn téèyàn jìn sí, tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè kó yọ. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà wo fídíò yìí, kẹ́ ẹ rí bí Redeem bí wọ́n ṣe tìtorí àìbìkítà tí wọ́n fi jẹ ẹbí irun financially, emotionally, psychologically. Elédùmarè nìkan ló lè console arábìnrin pẹ̀lú ẹbí ẹ̀ torí wípé they were totally sold out, thinking that they were serving God. And this is the error I am trying to point out. That when they make you feel that you are doing all of these things unto God, their only target is your pocket. Mo dẹ̀ sọ bí eré mo ní ààyè yín àwọn náà ni. Tẹ́ ẹ bá tún kú tán, wọ́n wá sọ ṣé bí mo ti fi gé ọ̀pẹ, tẹ́ ẹ bá rántí tí mo fi gé ọ̀pẹ ṣe example. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní bá gúnyán nínú ewé bá sebẹ̀ nínú ìpẹ̀pẹ̀ ní tó bá máa yó máa yó. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ṣe máa ṣègbé sínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn yìí tẹ́ ẹ ń pè lẹ́sìn, ó pọ̀ ju àwọn tí yóò jáde lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe torí generation bí kò ṣe generation àwọn ọmọ tá à ń bí sílẹ̀. Torí táwọn òbí wa bá ti jìn sọ́fìn yẹn, táwọn brothers àti sisters wa náà ti jìn sọ́fìn yẹn, yóò burú ká dájú wálẹ̀ báyìí kí àwọn ọmọ tá a bá bí kí wọ́n máa ṣe ẹrú àwọn ọmọrú àwọn ajẹranjẹgun olórí burúkú yìí. Tí n bá wá ń ṣépè lọ́la, ṣérú arábìnrin ló máa ní mo ṣépè? Ihun tí mò ń sọ fún wa gangan nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin ní ẹ wo fídíò yìí, kẹ́ ẹ tún rí ẹ̀kọ́ kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Bóyá Elédùmarè ó lè rí ọkàn yín fi ọwọ́ tọ́, tẹ́ ẹ fi sásàlá fẹ́mi yín, tẹ́ ẹ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sin Elédùmarè yẹn through family yín àti alábàágbé yín àtàwọn tó wà ládùúgbò yín. Arúkòkò ò tún ní sọ jù báyìí lọ ná. Ó dìgbà náà. Ire o.
Let's watch this together.
One of the fakest and, like the most unrealistic church, like one of the terrible churches in the whole world, like in the whole fucking world now. This is the thing.
My mom's obituary. My mother's obituary. You see, I just buried her. Redeemed School of Discipleship. My mom was part of the Virtuous Women and also a worker in church. My dad was the head usher. So, I grew up in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. We've been attending the church for over 20-something years. I mean, over 20-something years. Then, my mom was a teacher and my dad was in the military. 20-something years of their life, they were paying tithes to the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Over 20-something years. So now my mom got sick. We reached out to the church for assistance because we spent all we had. We spent more than 5 million naira in saving my mom, but eventually she passed. So I don't know if it is wrong for us to reach out when she's sick. And note, we already spent all we had. We called our pastors we knew as at then. Some of them were telling us, we should fuel their car and we should carry her to campground. That's in Mowe. Some would say from Badagry. Some would tell us, because we are not attending the church again. Not like we're not attending the church again. We actually relocated. Do you understand? Guys, we reached out to the church. A church we call our family. A church I've known all my life. Since I became wise, I found myself in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. I don't want to call their parish or tag anybody. But not one person even attended her funeral. Not one person gave us 5 naira. At that time, I wasn't doing well for myself. I was even squatting with a friend as I then. My older brother, he really tried, doing different jobs just to make sure we raise funds. To save the life of a member, there's a Yoruba church. I treated, it was really, really unfair. They will call for contribution as a righteous woman, and as she wanted to be a deaconess and all of that. She will pay, she will do everything. She was so diligent. But when we needed the church, nobody was there for us. When we finished school, my brother needed a job. He reached out. My immediate younger brother was treated like the person he worked under. They treated him. My parents had to call him to come back home. My other brother met one of them at ShopRite and reached out to this man that we've seen as a father figure. Somebody we are supposed to call in time of problem. So when my parents were attending the church, they paid their offering, they paid their tithe, they are very, very diligent. My mom went as far as she's the only one in the church that removed all the curtains and wash it. I think she does that every month. She washes the curtain twice every month, or I can't really remember. I was very small when she started that. My mom always and guys, we were really functioning in church. My sisters were in the choir, there is no harm now. You mention our family name, at least we are the top 3 names you mention in church that they'll be like, oh yes, I know these people. There was a time my elder sister was coughing out blood. She sang her throat out. She was coughing out blood in church. Do you know what they did? They called my mom to come and we have doctors in church, we have dentists, we have, what are you saying? Within church, we have a lot of them. They called my mom to come and carry my sister. They had to my mom had to rush from the house, carry her to the hospital, and treated her with her own money. A whole lot of things happened, which I don't even want to go into details. A lot of things happened. Okay, we buried my mom now. Mama don't die now. She don't die. These people are not even, they've not called to know if my dad is even still alive. Nobody has called to know my dad's health, if he survived losing my mom. This is also one of the pastors. This is my younger sister, our last born. This is one of the pastors. This is my mom. This is our last born. To show you how long we've been attending this church and the way they hurt me. And currently, my dad is sick and I also want to undergo his surgery. Nobody has called to know how we are doing, how we are living. A church we spent more than 20-something years. We are originally Catholics before my mom and my dad went into Redeem. Mama, it is well. I thought it was only my family that have experienced this evil deeds from the church. I never knew a lot of people out there. I was discussing with a friend of mine. She told me her own experience and I'm like, really? Mama, church bad though. Church bad.